which was broken. Andrea Slattery, SPAA CEO, joins us now with her reaction to Labor's pledge. Andrea, thanks so much. First of all, hands off super for 5 years. The industry is always looking for certainty. This must be good news.
Yes, Kate, thank you very much for having me on, and it is good news. SPAA actually welcomes this initiative, and we are delighted to see a commitment towards building confidence in Australians in their primary savings vehicle called superannuation.
Would you like to see the same pledge made by the Coalition?
Well, the Coalition has actually already committed as part of their policy to have no detrimental changes going forward if they are elected, and so we've been providing...
But is that enough, a promise for no detrimental changes? Because that could be interpreted in different ways.
Yes, there's a range of ways, but I think it's really important to note that both the government and the Coalition are understanding the research that organisations like us have put before them, factual solutions around how to help Australians have more confidence in their superannuation. Don't forget, we've got a mandated system, and it's for the savings of money for people's future retirement. And that whole system really needs to be protected, and having not only the government come out today and say that they would like to build consumer confidence by looking at no changes for 5 years, and the opposition looking at no detrimental changes in the future, both of those opportunities mean an opportunity to instil confidence going forward.
But has a lot of the damage already been done by Labor? It's raised the compulsory contribution to 12%, increased the concessional caps, and also some tax cuts in there as well. Has the damage been done? Is a 5-year freeze enough to undo that?
Well, if we just talk about a couple of those measures, Kate, the 9 to 12 is to help people be able to adequately retire. So it allows people to save more now so that they've got more when they retire. That measure is looking at the ability to retire with dignity. The concessional caps is also being raised. SPAA has actually been behind a lot of that new piece of legislation, which helps those people closer to retirement to be able to put more away because they haven't had a long enough time to do that, and that allows them to have an opportunity to either self-fund their retirement or have a more dignified retirement as well.
Okay, so just spell out then for us the major differences under a coalition versus a Labor government. How should we view the super system?
Well, I think on the face of it today we don't have the detail, and both the government and the coalition are moving towards providing their policies and the way in which they're going to introduce them. But I think a commitment to the original objectives of superannuation and having it committed as a bipartisan agreement between both sides of government that superannuation is the primary savings vehicle for all of Australian and for all Australians, that's a very, very important step towards a depoliticising and a use of superannuation and its tax incentive schemes for short-term fiscal gain.
Okay, that acknowledgement aside, what specifically do you still need spelt out for you?
Well, I think it's really important as the industry and the Australian consumers start to understand if they are not going to make any changes going forward, then it's an opportunity for people to plan for their retirement. And so I think it's very important that both sides of government explain and expand exactly what they're going to be putting forward, and SPAA is an organisation that also will work very closely with them in this measure.
Andrea Slattery from SPAA, thanks so much for your time, we appreciate it.
Thank you very much.